Hello everyone, hopefully you can hear me. Guys, can you hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Guys, can you hear me? Okay, cool. I'm gonna mute this other computer. I'm gonna mute it and then let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay, I've just muted it. Can you guys hear me now? Thumbs up again if you can hear me. Cool. Thank you. Erica, is that you? I'm trying to get it a little bit more thick. Yes, it's glitter. It's called chunky glitter. And this is supposed to be um, purple, but I may have made it too dark. I didn't want it that dark. And all I'm doing is using a big lighter to pop any excess bubbles. Guys, make sure you're thumbing up, hitting the like. I don't think anybody's thumbed up the video so far. Can you guys please thumb it up? Yes, this is a regular alphabet mold. This is the front facing. When you order alphabet molds, they mainly come in reverse facing, and a lot of people don't know it. I found out the hard way when I got my first silicone mold. So when you get your first silicone mold, you want to make sure it is front facing, because the way you can tell it's front facing is the letter R. That's a dead giveaway. If the letter R looks, when you look down at it and it looks like an R, then you know it's front facing. All the other letters can be a little tricky, but always look for the letter R. If the letter R is front facing, looking like the way it would be written on paper, then you know that's front facing. If the letter R is backwards, then when you go to pour your molds, the bottom side will be dull, and then the top side will be shiny. You would have to go and do a top coat on it. So that could be a little bit of an inconvenience. And because I have some extra resin left, I'm just going to kind of pour it in an extra mold. And this is just gold leaf paper. I want not to tear it up. I don't want them too big. I want them small pieces. Guys, if you're just joining the live, can you guys please thumbs up? Give me a thumbs up, please. Appreciate it. I have a little bit more resin left, so I'm gonna just kind of dump it in a letter so I don't waste it. And this one won't be completely full, but I can make it full with some clear resin. See, I just made it full. And this will take 24 hours to set up. But I just wanted to do a live just to kind of show you guys how I do it. I do a lot of keychain videos. They are very, very popular. Keychain videos are just, lots of people love them. They love doing them. They like watching the videos on how to do them. This is just excess. This is just excess resin I had left over. I just didn't want to waste it. This one will be messy, but it's fine. I just wanted to get rid of the excess resin. Whenever I do my resin, I always feel like the table is sloping. So I use a measure just to kind of measure my table, but no matter how many times I do this, it always looks like the resin is kind of tilting towards my direction, so it's frustrating. Maybe it's the weight when I'm doing it, the weight of my body or my arms probably. Could be, I don't know. But what do you guys think so far? How do you like it so far? I can't wait to see how the K is going to turn out. That black and gold looks gorgeous. I very rarely use black and gold, so I'm looking forward to that one. The other colors, I use them a lot. I just had a little bit excess resin in this, so I want to just use it. I am going to get a towel and clean up my mess. I will be back. And guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would like to have you as a subscriber if you're interested in seeing more videos like this. All I'm doing is just wiping off my popsicle sticks. I reuse them. I just kind of wipe the resin off. And then they're good as new to use again. Now, the ones with the color tint, like this one has a color tint on it, obviously I won't mix it with a clear resin because I don't want a chance of this color bleeding into anything clear. But it won't, it'll set, but I still, anything that has a color on it, I don't mix it with clear tint, I only mix it with color tint. And even though popsicle sticks, I can get a bag of these at the dollar store, I just, you know, for the life of me, I just can't imagine just wasting it and just throwing it away, because I know there have been times where I didn't have as much as $1 to even get it from the dollar store. So I try to keep in mind, you know, if I can reuse it. Like these cups, I won't be able to reuse them because they're paper, obviously. But this plastic one, I'll be able to reuse this. It's a tiny little bit of resin at the bottom. I'm going to let this set up. I'm actually going to put a popsicle stick in here. This will set up and harden in 24 hours. And the reason I put a popsicle stick in this is because when I pull it out, the whole plastic insert will come out with the popsicle stick versus me trying to pull it out. So the popsicle stick will grab a hold of it and it'll pull the whole thing out. So whenever I have plastic cups, I always stick a popsicle stick on the inside and then use it to pull out when I am done. What do you guys think so far? How many people I got in here? 9. I'm going to turn it around so you guys can see it better, because I have it kind of coming at me. Can you guys see it better? What do you guys think so far? Let me pull the camera down. See if I can get the camera kind of lower down. How do you guys like it so far? I'm sorry about all the movement. I think I like the letter K. I think that one is probably going to be my favorite. The black and gold. A big lighter and a torch lighter is your best friend when you're dealing with resin, because it pops all your bubbles and make your project really clear. And then some people use torch lighters and they work extremely fast, but with the torch lighter you can burn your mold. With the big lighter it won't burn the mold because the heat isn't that high. Whereas the torch lighter, the heat is extremely high, and when I try to unmold this, some of this may wind up sticking to the mold. You know what? I got a little bit. This K is looking a little thin. I'm gonna bulk it up. Let's see what else. Because once it starts to settle, you can kind of see where you need to add more resin. Let's see what the comments are saying. Yep, me, a Darren Kane. What do you use for color? So I am using alcohol inks. And sorry if I'm late getting to the comments, but whenever I'm working on resin, I like to just stay focused. So I use alcohol ink. This is black. It's kind of hard to see the color because I've used it so much. I use black. I use purplish red. And then I use purple. I used purple alcohol inks. And I get my alcohol inks from Amazon. You can get them from anywhere. It's just easy and convenient for me to just order them online at Amazon. Everybody, they're all about the same price. It's not like any place you go is cheaper than the next. Alcohol ink, it can be, pretty expensive because you can use it to make all sorts of designs with it. So, yeah, I use alcohol ink. It says, hi, Rose. I hope all is well. Love your videos. I'm learning a lot from you. Thank you, Victoria. And Dawn says, I like them all. Thank you very, very much, Dawn. Trying to make sure that this is positioned correctly. Get my toothpicks. Okay, congratulations on your new job. I heard you got a new job. Molly trying to get on now. These are some ones that I made that I kinda, let's see, which way am I looking at it? So this is a C that I made. I don't know if you can make it out with the light. But that's a C that I made. And I'm gonna move this to the side a little bit. And let it sit up a little bit. And kind of show you how I go about making the keychain. This was a D that I made. This is the D. And as you can see, well, this is the side I did. So when I did this, hold on. When I did this side, you can see it's shiny on this side because it's front facing. But when I got I have two sets of molds. I had to order the front facing because when I first ordered it, I ordered the reverse facing. And so when I did my D's, I mean, this doesn't look bad. It still looks pretty good, but it's kind of has a dull finish, and I don't know if you guys can tell. Hi, Memory Lane, Keepsake, how are you doing? You have resin too, darn good. But as you can see with this D, on this side, it's kind of dull. I mean, I don't know if you can kind of make it out. And if you happen to have the reverse facing mold, it's no big deal. Get it. They're a lot cheaper than the front facing molds. Just get it. And then what you can do is you can take fingernail polish, clear fingernail polish, and just go over this with clear fingernail polish, and it'll give you the same effect. I just kind of sometimes cut out the middleman. This, I put the clear glitter at the top, and then I put the color at the bottom. I should have did it the opposite direction because when I go to put my keychain in, I don't want you to see the hole. Where's my keychain? When I go to put my keychain in, when I go to drill this, I don't want you to see my the nail. So when I did this, I should have reversed it. I should have had the color on top and then the clear at the bottom. So when I go to make a keychain, you won't see. I mean, it won't be a big deal, but I'm just finicky about every little thing. Hi, Solange. Welcome to my live. Please hit that thumbs up. Everyone that's coming in, please hit that thumbs up. I just did a keychain video. These are the ones that I did. They're setting up. It'll take about 24 hours for these to completely set up, and then I'll show you guys. I'll probably come back tomorrow and do another live and show you what they look like. But in the meantime, this is one of the drills that I use. I have an electric drill. Sometimes I like pulling it out, sometimes I don't. So this is sometimes quick and easy and convenient. All I do is find my point. I normally have a marker, but I'm a little lazy right now. But all I do is find my point, and then, let's see. then I just start going up and down, drilling. And I don't know if you can see it, but you could see the nail. If you look closely, you see it in there. So get my little brush. So when I go to put my screw eye in, you'll see it. Whereas if I put the dark color on the top, if I put the dark color on the top and then the color on the bottom, you wouldn't have seen it. So I didn't realize that until after I done it. But hindsight 2020, as they say. So all I'm gonna do is, you know what, I can take my gloves off right now. And so all I'm gonna do is, since I already made my little hole with my spring drill, that's called a spring drill. You can get, Amazon has that. They're sometimes always sold out. A lot of people order those ever since I started telling them about it. Not to say that they're sold out because of me, but ever since I started telling people about it, it's like every time I go on there, they say it's sold out now. There's another place called Little Windows. It's little-windows.com. And that's another resin store, and they sell spring drills too. Hello, Stacy Nation. First time watching. I'm happy you're in my live. Please thumbs up. And what I'm doing is making one of my keychains. I've already made my pre-drilled hole with my spring drill. And I put my screw eye pin in. And I find a keychain that already has everything attached, so I don't have to do it. And these keychain accessories, I order, you know, you can get a bag of them, a bunch of them. And there you go. It's my keychain. Actually, I'm going to take this off. You know what? I don't need this on there because I think I'm going to add something else to it. I got a fuzz ball. I ordered some of these fuzz balls. There we go. And that's my letter D. I don't know if you can see it. Do it where trying to make it look pretty on camera. You guys see it? Can you make it out? That's the D. That's the keychain to it. You like that, Stacy? Good. I got the same container. I need more of those. You got the same container of what? Of these little fuzzy balls? Yeah, I like these little balls. They are so cute. Matter of fact, let me put these other keychains up. I got these keychain accessories in gold and in silver. So that way, when I am doing projects, here is another. These are some silver ones I have. This is an A that I did. And I just decided to put some glitter duct tape on it. You can get craft duct tape. I got this from Amazon as well. And all I did was just put some silver on it, and then I put a silver tassel on it. What do you guys like better, the A or the D? What do you think? Can you make it out? I'm trying to make it so this camera isn't reflecting so much. Thank you, Amelia. Welcome to my live. Guys, thumbs up, please. I'd like to have your thumbs up. I see 14 thumbs up, but there are 25 people in here. So if you haven't thumbs up the live, can you guys please thumb it up for me, please? Which one do you guys like better? Type in the comment, A or D. Memory says she likes the D. Who else likes the D? Who likes the A? And then the C, I'm going to do the same. You love them both? Darn good. So this is, when can you purchase the fuzzy balls? Oh, where can you purchase the fuzzy? Oh, Amazon. You can get these from Amazon. The dollar store carries them, but the only thing about the dollar store, they're $1. Whereas Amazon, you can get a bag of them for maybe $6. But these right here, I got, and they come in all colors and assortment. I just kind of got colors that I thought that, you know, I liked and what would look cute. So you can get them in all sorts of colors. I got, so when this black and gold is done, I'm going to put the black and gold on. I cannot wait to do the black and gold. That's going to look so gorgeous. But you can get them in so many colors. I mean, Amazon have bags of them. Hobby Lobby. Who else carries them? There's a store called AliExpress. They're an online store, and they're really, really cheap. But the only thing about AliExpress is it takes a lifetime to get your merchandise. Hello, Finley River Kennels. I hope I pronounced your channel correctly. Finley River Kennels. Hi, welcome to the live. I'm happy that you like what you're seeing. Please thumbs up, guys. I was just showing them I was just making my keychain accessory. I did my keychain video, and then this is one the keychains I was attaching to it. And then you can use tassels if you don't want to use the fuzzy balls. The tassels, you know, come in all sorts of colors too. Some people probably prefer the tassels over the fuzzies because not everybody wants to walk around with those. So, you know, I get all these tassels. I get them in gold and I get them in silver. So when you get tassels, you definitely want to get them in both colors because you don't know what color you're going to make and you kind of want it to coordinate. So even though this has golden glitter effect, I put that silver piece of duct tape on it. And so obviously I wanted to put a silver keychain on it. I mean, you can put gold, but you know, I wanted everything to be cohesive. And so that's another thing when you're getting keychains, you kind of want to make sure that your colors are kind of matching with what you're doing. So, and you can get, I mean, tassels, you can, Amazon have so many different types of tassels. I just never know which ones I want to pick from because they have so many. And then I get my chunky glitter from them. I love this. I have so many chunky glitter containers. These are probably two of my favorite colors, so I can't wait until these are set up and done. I just can't wait to do that. The black and gold, and put the ball on that. And then this purple one is going to look nice too. I like how the dark is bleeding in with the clear. And this one is supposed to be purplish red, so it kind of looks, I added too much resin, so it looks really, really dark. And while I'm looking at it, I can tell that the resin is sinking down. And because this just has just a little bit of resin still in there, I'm just going to add some more. And I'm doing this because I don't want my resin to look sunken. When you pull the keychain out, you don't want it to look like it's sunken. And once it settles, it will do that. And see, like this, I can tell that the resin is already sunk down in there. And it looks flat. So I want to and this will start to harden soon. My resin is already getting thick, but it hasn't quite hardened yet. So I can still use this little bit just to kind of do whatever else I need to do. Does anybody know anything about resin, or is anybody into resin? Is this something new, or hi Malika 222, how are you doing? Yes, please guys, hit that like button. It's not that often I do lives, so when I do them, you know, I kind of want the credit. I'm trying to do lives every week. That's the goal. When somebody asked me about the silicone molds earlier, and I was telling them about the R. So, as you can see, this is a backwards facing R, and I don't know if you can tell when you are purchasing the silicone mold. And I'll show you that this is how you can tell if you have the front facing or rear facing. This is how R is supposed to look when you write it down on a piece of paper. This is the backwards facing R, as you can tell. So when I got the mold, this is how the mold looked for the R. And when you, and everything looks great. See how beautiful that looks? But obviously it's backwards facing. So when you turn it around, this is what it looks like. And it doesn't look bad, but I kind of like how this looks better because the colors, I like the two-tone colors. They look a little bit more pronounced. I like that the blue is in blue and then the clear is in clear. Whereas on here, everything sort of looks like one note. It looks too glittery to me. And you may like it like this, but you know, if you're going to go through the hassle of making it two-tone, then you want it to kind of stay looking two-tone. And so when I pulled it out and I was like, oh, this is so beautiful, I can't wait to put a keychain on it. Then I realized, I was like, oh shoot, once I turned it around, this is what it looked like. And like I said, it doesn't look bad. It looks still pretty good, but you know, it's just all the glitter sank to the bottom. I wanted it to kind of stay floated. On this side, it stayed floated. So that's, if you're getting an alphabet mold, keychain, they call these monogram molds, make sure to look at the R. And that's how you'll know if you have the right mold. Because sometimes they'll say, you know, the pictures will look like they're front facing. When you see the keychains will look like they're front facing, but that R, when you look at the mold and you see the R, that's how you'll know it's backwards facing mold. Because all the other ones, like the A looks like an A, B looks like a B. It's just that that R is where it kind of tricks people. So, but like I say, it's still pretty. You know, it's just not what I wanted, you know. And then this is the S.